or not you have completely lost track of what day it is since you're a teacher and it's summer break.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm a mess, dude. It's like I don't even know what day it is.
Like when you PCS and you're on like that 30 days of leave and you have no idea anymore what time, day, or anything is.
Well, now that everybody's here, as you'll recall from last week, you made friends and allies, did some favors, killed some bad guys, and you impressed the host of the wake that you were attending. After doing so, uh, he offered to introduce you to Elder Thur. And in fact, afterwards, he tells you that you may be able to help her as you helped him, and he would be appreciative if you did.
Excellent.
So the next day, he offers to escort you to the Mysterium.
Oh damn.
Oh, we're gonna meet her there, huh?
Well, her office is across the street.
I'm sorry. Who is the lady again?
Elder Thur.
She's the lady who runs the place.
Oh, that's the lady that was too busy to see us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she will see you now because you
have status.
Because you know a guy who knows a guy.
We're kind of a big deal right now.
Oh, well, can we refuse to see her just because, out of spite?
No.
Sure.
Like, no, we.
I mean, we could in theory, but that'd be kind of counterproductive.
It's like, I don't know. We're kind of busy. Why don't you make an appointment with our secretary, Indra, and you know.
Hey, Indra, you're moving up in the world. You're a secretary now.
Secretary.
Have you seen this?
You're a teacher.
She's gonna have to pee herself.
Yes, I've seen secretaries.
She's gonna have to pee herself now.
So, Mysterium.
Yes, you're approaching the Mysterium with the guy who hosted the wake, whose name I can't remember. And as you're walking down the street, as soon as the Mysterium comes into sight, all of you receive a vision of thousands of yellow slugs oozing out of cracks in a wall. And you hear a voice whispering, "The touch of ruin, of death, is upon this place. More than the blot, more than the black stars. Many gather in this chaos. There are deep roots here, and that which should not be has birthed within. This place is poisoned. Hurry, you must staunch the wound."
Hey, did you guys just get some stuff in your head?
Okay,
Yes.
so I wasn't the only one. Alright.
Yeah,
I'm getting kinda sick
there's
and
no
tired
way
of
that
this.
my mind is that poetic.
I'm sick and tired of these group, hallucinations.
That's what we get for eating Amos' cooking.
That's okay. In a few minutes, I'm gonna have to step
Dude,
away.
I wasn't cooking. That was my laundry.
He boils his socks on the stove.
I wonder what happened to my shorts.
Was a little tough.
This isn't where I parked my car.
We should probably keep that message to ourselves until we don't want them to think we're crazy.
Will there be a little handout of what it said so I could actually read it? Because my Discord and everything is getting all tinny and scratchy. Because I probably need to restart my computer.
I'll show it to you later.
Really?
He's my husband. I show him all sorts of
I
things.
know. I'm like, whoa.
Like adult things, like my W-2
You want to
form.
come over and see my RPG collection?
Hey, honey, where's my W-2 form?
I got my dice
Look
bag
at us
right
being
here.
adults.
So, your new friend introduces you to Elder Thur and drops you off, and he says, "If you excuse me, Elder Thur, these are the folks that I told you about who were extremely helpful to me during the unfortunate events at my mentor's wake. With the extremely fortuitous assistance they provided, I believe they may be able to assist you." Elder Thur, who is a not an elderly woman, but older, though she does walk with the age of a stick, and she speaks with an incredibly soft voice.
So nice to meet
Uh,
you, Elder Thur.
it's very nice to meet you as well.
Yeah, we
I
came
do
by
hope
earlier, but you were busy, I guess.
you have. I am extremely busy with this terrible predicament that my Mysterium is in.
Oh, really? Does it have anything to do with slugs?
She
Shoots him a look.
gives you an odd look, like, no, not slugs.
Just
Does it have to do with odd tentacle creatures from beyond the known dimension who are coming here to, like, eat our brains?
Um, I'm not entirely sure.
Does it have anything to do with Count Lulz by chance?
She looks surprised, goes, uh, yes, there, Count Lowell's was here.
What about
Well,
the
there's your problem.
Necronomicon?
She,
Name dropping here.
You become
like,
those guys.
please, if you could tell me what you need from the Mysterium. I'm hesitant to explain too much of the problem to someone who may just make it worse. I need to know your motivations.
Revenge, mostly.
Well,
That's more of a grand scheme sort of thing.
we need to find Count Lulz so we can take him to task and stop him from, destroying the universe, because this is where all our stuff is.
Yes, it would be beneficial for all involved if we found Count Lulz.
Also, like I said, he's looking for some book, the Necronomicon or something,
I have no idea what he's gonna do with it. But
out in some forgotten city.
The issue that has befallen the Mysterium relates directly to both Count Lulz and the Necronomicon. The Necronomicon has been protected here for a very, very long time.
You mean had? As in past tense had?
It was locked up and protected in the deepest sanctuary of our Mysterium.
So he stole it.
I'm not entirely sure. However, something upset the balance and tripped our defenses. The defenses that were meant to protect not just the Necronomicon, but other unsavory tomes which we keep out of circulation here.
So, are you having trouble turning the defenses off now, or?
Yes. The only way to turn the defenses off is to reach the sanctuary in the center of the Mysterium. And by center,
Forgive me for interrupting, but who designed that?
I think they've probably figured the person would be in the sanctuary, safest place.
the issue is our defenses were not entirely dangerous to the people of the Mysterium. They would be hostile to thieves, but they were good creatures, solars, and other angels who would come to our defenses. But when they were tripped, somehow something went horribly wrong, and instead of the defenses that should have activated, other things came.
Yeah, okay, lady. So what you're saying is somebody turned your big weapon back against you. And the only way to turn it off is to get to the middle, right?
Yes.
Do you care if we break stuff along the way?
I would prefer if you not burn down the library, but tables and chairs and walls.
I mean the stuff that I no. Let me be more specific. The stuff that's been called down here as your defense. Do you mind if we break it?
I would prefer it if you did.
Yeah, we're really good at breaking shit, so I think we
Yeah.
could
It's
have a
really
good
our-
partnership here.
Do you happen to have a map of the Mysterium that we might be able to utilize, and maybe a suggested path?
I don't have a map because the maps we had were inside the Mysterium, but I can tell you it's not an extremely complex building, but I can tell you some of the things that you absolutely must take care of first. On the first level of the Mysterium, there was a mirror that when the defenses were tripped, were supposed to summon axomites to defend the library. Axomites are not as what's coming out. There are these horrible creatures, like hounds, but not, and
Like, do they pop out of corners?
I think so.
Yeah, we dealt with one of them a while ago. They suck.
Yeah.
The main concern I have is anything in there getting out. So should you undertake this horrible, horrible mission, I'm afraid we're going to have to seal the gates behind you until the defenses are turned off.
Of course you will.
Amos shrugs. Yeah, okay, so we go in, and either we succeed or we die. That's pretty much, again, that's sort of our stick.
All right,
really what we do.
And while you're in there, if you could find Elder Lythan, he went in to turn off the defenses as soon as they were tripped. I don't expect him to be alive, but if you can find his body and bring it back, we can bring him back.
Yeah, we do a lot of that too. The body recovery thing.
Yeah, we're doing it more and more than I'd ever think we would.
To make the Mysterium safe, you must venture to the depths of the building, down the levels to that which contains the soul, the chamber at the very core of the library, and find an angel statue without eyes. Insert your fingers into the eye sockets, and a tolling bell will signify the wards have been reset.
Okay, let me get this straight. You set up your holy defenses to be turned off by someone poking an angel in the eyes.
Yes?
Alright.
Are there any other statues that are like false statues that we poke them and they like bite our hand off or something?
No, I don't believe that there will be any hand-biting statues.
Just one.
Of course, you didn't believe your defenses would be attacking you either.
No.
So, you know, what you planned and what happens ain't exactly similar.
I can tell you that the last time the wards were triggered, people died. And the lasting psychic impressions have been known to rear up at times in the lower levels of the Mysterium.
I guess it's a good thing
What,
we
like
showed up when
ghosts?
we did, huh?
So that's the. Well, I think one of us has a way of dealing with incorporeal creatures.
I have taken this feat for a reason.
Now, to move between the different levels of the Mysterium, you will have to find 4 different statues on each level. Their heads swivel. The heads must be turned to face the walls they stand before, and once they have all been done so, a gateway between the different levels of the library can be opened.
Hey, we saw a note about that back in Casimir.
We did?
Yeah, swivel the heads to the right.
Mm-hmm.
It was part of the notes that Lowell's left.
He's so generous.
Scraps of paper. Also, what helped inspire you guys to start smashing windows?
It worked, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I can't argue with the results. I can argue with the methodology.
Been my experience that very few things can't be solved without a judicious, expenditure of excessive force.
And to be fair, it has worked so far for us.
Yeah, we've actually done pretty good with it.
We ain't subtle, but we are effective.
I mean, the talking works too, but
So, is there anything else that we should be aware of about your Mysterium?
I don't believe so. I think that's everything.
No
There
pits
any-
of acid, fireball traps, rays of nastiness, or anything.
No traps like that.
So, no traps or no traps like that? I assume your defenses include traps.
No, it's our defenses. If they were traps, they would have hurt innocent people. The traps, as you would call them, are supposed to be creatures that were summoned to guard the library, but unfortunately, that just doesn't. Something went wrong.
Hear that, guys? No traps.
Apparently,
we should be
you
good.
can't find good help these days. Fortunately, we're pretty neutral.
Yeah, we're not out to hurt you. We're out to hurt Count Lulz.
He earned it.
He's a very bad dude.
And she thinks more. Oh, there is one more thing. The creatures, the hounds that roam the hallways now. As you said, they do come from corners. There is a room. It's above the first level. It's a meditation chamber. A place where priests would sometimes go and levitate themselves. It's round. And I don't think the hounds will be able to find you there.
Yeah, but we kind of have to have them find us to kill them.
Should you need a place to rest, you'd be able to barricade the single entry and keep yourself safe.
But you got no map, right?
No, I'm sorry.
Well, I guess that means we should go upstairs before we go downstairs.
So, before we go in here, did everyone do any shopping they needed to do while we're here in this great big major metropolis?
I have this lovely hat.
It is quite cunning.
I got a better belt.
Just making sure everybody did all their shopping ready. Michael,
We had shopping to do?
you got 15,000 gold last week.
Oh, yeah, I was just holding on to it because, shit's
Okay.
expensive.
Me too. I'm not going to be spending mine for a while.
5,000 more and I can upgrade my, my headband.
Same here. 5,000 more, and I can get new armor. All right. So, Elder, you want to show us where to go in and
Yes,
let
please
us know?
follow me.
Oh, uh, Anno, did you study and teach your familiar teleportation from the
Yes, I did actually.
book?
Well, Elder, I promise we'll try not to make it worse.
There's going to be small or a very large element of try in there.
Hey, the worst that happens, we'll die.
Yeah. Or the world ends.
Yeah, pretty much. If if we don't come back, send someone out. What was the name of that town again?
Thrushmore?
Out there in the desert?
No, not the.
No, in the desert. The lost town, the lost city. Remember, you were waxing poetical about it.
Starts with a C. Catacan?
Carcosa.
Carcosa.
Well,
Yeah, Elder. If we don't come back, find some really important people with some mojo and head out looking for some place called Carcosa, because otherwise he's going to screw all kinds of stuff up.
yeah, he's probably gonna kill a lot of people.
He's been bringing crazy, weird stuff from the Dreamlands and everything else. It's not pretty.
She's like, Carcosa. I don't believe I've ever heard of a place called Carcosa.
You need to read more, lady.
Look it up. It's some lost city. I don't know.
You need the Necronomicon to find it.
Or something.
Elder Evil.
Haster. You know.
She's like, when you say Haster, she's like, oh yes, Carcosa. Carcosa's not on this plane.
Well, there's some access to it or something. And like I said, he's been dealing with stuff with like weird dream stuff and crazy creatures from, you know, way out somewhere. Ask them, they're the smart ones.
Yeah, he just smashes things.
Oh yes, I will. I dearly hope though that you do not fall.
Neither do I.
It ain't on my to-do list, lady.
We hope we don't either.
At that point, Amos cracks his neck, puts on his helmet, and his helmet has a bowler hat on top of it. You're not the only one with a cunning hat.
I have a Jane.
Looks at his hat, thinks about my hat, looks at his hat, thinks about my hat. What does your hat do?
It covers the top of my helmet.
He had that captain's tricorn for a while.
I think my hat's better.
Sure thing. Makes you feel better.
Generally, my hat covers my bald spot.
All right, so you're at the Mysterium, and Elder Thur, walks up and starts unlocking the door. And you can see that the door has wards and stuff all over it. I mean, they're like glowing. And she's deactivating them. And she's like, hurry!
Oh, that would have hurt.
Everyone always wants us to hurry when we're the ones at risk.
Yeah.
And the guards pull the door open so that you all can go in.
Amos lunges into the whatever is open with the sword at the ready. Also, I can't see shit except the big black space.
Me too.
I see nothing.
The goggles, they do nothing.
The goggles, they do nothing.
Well, if your sword is not going to be out, then I will put in some night drops.
No, it's
No,
not dark.
Oh, then never mind.
I
need nothing.
Can you see now?
Yes.
Alright, my daughter's
That's
No.
a lot of...
Now I can.
Y'all are real close to all those things.
Those are the guards outside.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
That's a big freaking map. All right. I'm not on the map.
You are,
You
you're
are?
just lower.
Oh, I'm way back here.
So they're like, all right, hurry in.
I hurry in.
Yep, yep.
I'll basically try and cover the corridors.
Everybody all the way inside. And the doors slam shut behind you.
All right. Well, I'm assuming the thing is that a statue down at the end of the hall? Gold thing.
Um, it is.
So we want to do this thing like a clock. Go around the outside, then come into the middle.
All right.
Sure, though I'm surprised you know how to tell time. Oh.
I just judge it by who your date is.
Don't be jealous. It's not a good look for you.
This door trapped.
No, it is not. Hang on, let me read.
Box text.
Yes.
Shit, we get slammed by box text.
The Mysterium is an esoteric museum and library crammed with thousands of books, grimoires, and arcane paraphernalia. Tripods, blank parchment, workbenches, scroll tubes, retorts, chalk, slates, alembics, and so on. It's crowded but tidy. Throughout the Mysterium, angelic figures grace the building. They hold aloft keystones and dance as scones and lurk in corners. The angels are made of white marble but have grown a skin of pollution from the city's smoke and dust, giving them a sickly, honeyed hue. Okay, and this door is not trapped.
Is it locked?
No, I don't believe it is.
I will open the door. Step into the room.
Okay, this room is a classroom. It's got a lectern and a bunch of books and chairs and what looks like teaching aids.
No, we may as well just do a basic search of the room, see if there's anything important or any bodies of fallen individuals, like elders, whatnot, who came to set off traps or turn off traps.
Speaking of traps, are there any?
No.
anything?
No, it's basically just unless you want paper and stuff, there's really nothing in this room.
Can I turn this statue's head to the right?
Yes.
I do so.
The head turns to the right.
And so it's facing the wall, basically. All right, so we know there's a classroom there, and that hall will come through the middle after. Crumb, you gonna join us? I will also turn this statue's head to the right, if possible, so it's facing the wall.
Okie dokie.
Shit! I set off an initiative trap. Are we initiativing?
Sure, you can initiative.
Well, you put it up there, so I was wondering. Also, Michael, are you there? Crumb, you gonna join us?
Okay, I'm back. I don't see anything now. Huh.
Welcome.
Oh.
Oh, we're going clockwise.
Oh, okay. I see now. Wait. Oh, yep, there I am. Okay, you guys moved on me.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, shit. My bad. All right.
Wow, you rocked that one, huh? There, Wyatt. All right.
I've rolled better than
All right,
Victor.
so Amos turns the head of the statue, and it turns and it clicks into place.
Click, click, boom.
The dreaded early 2000s rap metal trap.
And that's all that happens. So Amos, while you haven't been attacked yet, you are in initiative, so you can do whatever you would normally do in initiative.
Well, normally I'd hit something, so since that's not an option, I'll move up to the door and wait for Victor to come and check for traps.
Right beside where you were just standing, the corner starts to kind of distend and elongate as something comes out of it. I'll move Amos so that Amos can go next, because he did roll high. Like he delayed the action. And the creature will look at all of you with a stare that's almost painful.
Is it a Hound of Tyndalis?
It looks exactly like the one that you faced before. So everybody please give me a fortitude save.
Damn.
Oh, that's not good, Sala.
Sala's gonna die.
Probably not that good for me either.
Aravins isn't all that great either.
Sala and Erevan take 16 damage.
Oh, that's
Damn.
not bad.
That's just a trap. Whatever.
Couple levels ago.
What is this, a trap for ants?
All right, now it is Amos's turn.
Amos is going to delay until after Sala goes.
Sala.
Okay, I am going to begin to dance, and then, okay, we'll just throw some, good hope on here.
What is Good Hope? 2 and 2 or 1 and 1?
Pushing the wrong darn button to talk again. I keep on pushing the vent button. Good Hope is, +2 moral bonus to saving throws, attack rolls, ability checks, skill checks, and weapon damage rolls. So 2 to all the things. On top of the +4.
Gotcha. My turn.
Your turn.
Third shot misses. Did that 31 confirm, by the way?
Yes.
Yay, you chopped someone's head off.
Yeah, it's not vorpal.
All right. So you kill the hound.
I'm just taking a 5-foot step to there to clear a lane for people.
Crumb.
Crumb is going to move here and cast Bless.
All right. Erevan.
Guess I'm going to hold.
Okay.
You could just saying to dude, you could always pull out a potion and take a swig or something.
I'm gonna hold off on the potion for now. I'm doing okay hit point wise.
Just for your for now, when you can either delay, in which case you'll keep falling back in the initiative until whatever set time frame it is, or you can ready an action and have that go off at a set thing.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to ready a hex, I guess, in case something pops out on us.
Okay. Something pops out on you.
That's within range, of course.
Considering it's about to take bite out of Sala.
Oh, hooray! So, refresh my memory. Were these things susceptible to evil eye?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to hit it with misfortune, which is the one I've got my corset attuned to.
Yeah, it fails.
Nice.
So this guy jumps out at Sala. Does a 19 hit?
Let me check here. No, I'm a 20.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
You only have a 20 AC.
All right.
All right,
So you are going to take 10 damage in total.
$16 in total. Or actually,
No. The bite misses, and she took The worst of the two of the first claw attacks was a 22, so that's 6 damage. And the worst of the two of the second claw attack was 4 damage, so that's 10 damage.
Oh, there you go.
If I was a tiefling and this was D&D, now would be the time for some hellish rebuke.
Okay. Caravan went. This guy's gonna pop out here. Go for air event. Does a 21 hit?
It does not.
Does a 31 hit?
Absolutely.
So you take 11 damage. Victor.
Victor will use a swift action to study the one that bit Sala, and then he will try and shoot it.
Does he provoke?
No.
Okay.
So plus 11 and plus 10.
So glad you told us there's a round room we could hide in when they're all going to jump on us in the first hallway.
Does a 28 hit?
Yes.
There's sonic damage.
I think you blew a hole in it.
Yes. That one is kaput.
And that is my turn.
Another one pops out, and this one is going for Amos.
It got a 1-2.
Yeah, no.
Sala.
Okay. I am going to cast Thundering Drums at this mofo.
Okie dokie.
Thundering Drums is a cone, right?
Yes.
Yes, but I figure if I aim it and I can catch it and the corner and only you, and you could take a hit,
I'm around the corner. You actually won't hit me.
well then.
Okie dokie. Does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, take 11 damage from the attack of opportunity.
Damn it! I have my reminder.
And now you have to, before that spell damage takes place, you have to actually make the concentration check to cast while damaged.
Okay, how much damage did I take?
11.
Started to get a little boo-boo here.
So it's 10 plus the damage taken plus the level of the spell.
So no, you do not cast a spell.
Damn it.
At least you didn't lose the spell.
Oh, no, yes, you do.
Oh, damn, she lost the spell too?
Well, she loses a spell slot
That's
because she's a spontaneous caster.
That's a big whoops there.
That's why I need to remember to cast offensively.
Amos.
Amos will. Well, there's a guy right here, so Amos is going to click his heels and activate his hasty boots. Is it still up?
Yep. That'll do it.
Then 5-foot step and hit this one. It's got a +2 for the flank. It's not in my macro. Which doesn't matter because I rolled a 1.
Crumb.
Crumb realizes the crappy situation that we're in and can't reach Indra, and I don't even know how many hit points she's down because her hit bar isn't up. But I'm going to assume
It is up to me.
and channel positive energy. And everybody gets 20 hit points and blessed for a minute. Yay! They're already blessed. And I can't see Amos's bar either.
Mine's up there. It should.
It's not. It'll be for you.
Because when I copied the thing to the map, a lot of the stuff didn't come with it, like the light or the sea permissions and stuff.
You know.
Can you see mine now?
Yes.
I just readjusted mine. Mine should be there.
I see it now, Amos.
Also,
Can you see mine?
how shitty of an attack sequence was that? I rolled a 4, a 2, a 2, and a 1 for my attack rolls.
Red.
Okay. 5-foot steps don't provoke, correct?
Correct.
And I'm going to hit this one with misfortune.
It saves.
Now, is your DC actually 21 or 23? Because it's your
It's
corset.
23 because of the corset.
Then it fails.
I haven't figured out how to work that into the button yet.
See if there's an option for notes in the macro, or if Tierney could show you how to put notes at the end where it'll say +2 if such and such.
Or you can just copy the entire macro and add a +2 to it and say corset hex DC and make yourself a new macro.
There's that.
Good idea. I will look into that after tonight. That's my turn.
Okay. The hound disappears from where it is and then pops out down here.
Hey, didn't we fight these things before in like the house?
Mm-hmm.
I really hate these things.
Tricky.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody give me a fort save.
I'd rather not.
Damn, yo.
Everybody but Amos and Michael take 19 damage.
Clerics, awesome saves on their 2 best stats usually. Yeah, but who cares about reflex? You get caught by a fireball, you're caught by a fireball.
Victor.
Victor will use his swift action to study this thing and try and shoot it.
I think it's dead, Jim.
Yep, it goes down.
Are you sure it's just him popping the wall again or something?
They've been different ones. There's at least 2.
Now there's at least 4 that we've killed.
Yeah.
Not to be racist, but all hounds of Thanos look the same to me.
Except the hound from, the hound in the mountain.
Okay.
So we're out of initiative.
Mhm.
I think you guys need to go see Crumb about some healing. Your outsides are starting to show around your inside.
I prefer your insides to be on the outside.
Spray of blood spitting on the ground.
Alright,
See, every time you do that, Sala, I just think of blood, 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 and dead.
Think of that scene from Family.
Zootopia. And you guys just got 17 back, Sala. I know.
I got it.
I did.
She did. She was way down.
17 got me up to almost half.
Let me use the wand here.
What's the duration on your Good Hope? Is that 11 rounds or 11 minutes?
Let me read the description here.
Indra, you got
1 minute per level.
So it's 11 minutes. Okay, I'm just keeping it on my modifiers.
So I've got myself 18 more.
Indra, how's that help you out?
Much better, thank you.
Okay, party on, Wayne.
All right. Let's move up to this door, and I will wait for Victor to see if it is trapped.
Did you turn this statue's head to the right? Yes, you did.
I did.
Is door trapped?
Nope.
Is it locked?
Nope.
I open it and step in.
This is another classroom.
Anything that of note, like a body or anything that we should take note of?
Nope. There is nothing of real interest in here.
Anyone with the detect magic ability want to just take a gander around to make sure we're not missing anything?
I never prepare this spell.
I'll give it a quick thing.
I mean, if I had an extra cantrip, I totally would prepare it, but I think create water is more important.
Give it a quick look-see.
You see some residual magics, like a lot of magic has been cast in this room, but it's kind of like what you would see in a magic classroom.
So nothing really.
You're a wizard, Harry.
It's basically magic residue, magic dust.
Gotcha.
This is a big statue?
Or a giant golden nipple.
It's a big floor kitty.
Slurp, slurp.
This is a 5-foot wide circular valve that appears to be made of iron and depicts 4 angel faces smiling and looking upwards to the ceiling.
None of them are missing, like, eyes, are they?
No.
Can their heads turn?
If you try to turn the heads, they do not appear to turn.
Well, it's either they do or they don't.
2 of the heads have open mouths, and 2 of them do not.
I ain't sticking my fingers in nothing else in their mouth.
The lady said there was no biting.
The people lie.
That they do.
I don't want to have, like, an alternative bite. You want to check the store here?
Sure can. Is the door trapped?
Nope.
Is it locked?
Nope.
I will open it and step in.
Give me a perception check. If you're in the room, give me a perception check.
I'm back here.
Okay. Amos, you notice one of the books that's on one of the, sitting in the room, flips open, and the pages start to turn.
Guys, one of the books is moving.
We'll get out of there.
It could be important.
It could be
Give me a
involved.
will save. Letters and words contained in the book somehow tend to leap off the pages and be swirling around the air in a thick cloud of ink and letters. You are bombarded with a glut of complex ideas, tangled formulas, and logical conundrums that causes you to take 24 points of damage.
Good lord, your brain hurts you.
That was book learning. He ain't used to it.
It's the hardest classroom.
Yes, so Amos is attacked by book learning.
I told you it was a bad idea. Is that it? Is the book still just sitting there?
It goes on for a while. It doesn't just happen like it happens instantly, but it goes on for a little bit, but eventually it ceases.
Just do a quick detect magic in the room. Just make sure.
You see the same amount of latent magic residue.
I stabbed the fucking book.
There is no reaction from the book.
I don't care.
Burn it.
I stabbed the book, pin it to the wall.
Did a fatality on a book.
Finish it.
You okay there, buddy?
See? This is why I said school sucks.
Just take a look.
I don't think I've heard you say that at all. Ever.
It's because you never listen to anyone but yourself.
Well, you have a point there.
Can this guy's head turn?
Yes.
I will turn it to the right until it faces the wall.
And when you do hear a click coming from both the statue and from the big seal in the floor behind you.
Even though we haven't gotten to the last statue yet.
Yeah, we never did the last one.
Yeah, when you did the other one, there was also a click, but since you were immediately attacked, it was kind of lost in the
noise.
Yeah.
In the noise of the hissing hell beast, turning us out.
Gotcha.
Are we
And
in
that-
initiative?
That book learning took away like a fifth of my health.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
You need me to touch you? Never mind.
Everybody give me a fortitude save.
Damn. Shitty rolls.
Hey, look at that roll.
Okay, not Amos and Michael take 22 points of damage.
And there goes Saul and Ervin down to half again.
We are not hit points with legs.
No, I just mean the constant these hounds. They're fucking howls.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
It's-
round a corner, howl. Round a corner, howl.
It's not a howl, it's a gaze. This time only Michael, Victor, and Amos give me a fortitude save, since you're the only ones in its gaze area.
What is it with wolves and hells?
I already passed, didn't I?
Yeah, you're
It's a
good.
new one. Look, there's one right south of you.
Son of a bitch.
Check your 6.
No, but no, you all made it that time. And this one just attacks Amos.
It gums his armor.
I think the bite actually hits. Hang on.
Amos is flat-footed, and you know he uses dexterity for a lot of his defenses.
Actually, the bite and the first claw hit. Oh, 13 points of damage.
Yep. And it is
Damn,
now
I'm under 100 health.
Amos's turn.
Oh no.
Amos clicks his heels. Now, based on time, we should still be blessed and still have Sala's good hope.
Mm-hmm. It's 11 minutes.
Yes, but she's not dancing.
Yeah, I don't have that one. And I'm going to attack the one that just attacked me first. Does that confirm?
It does.
Does that confirm?
It does. It's down.
Now the one in front of Michael. Does that confirm?
Yes. Give me a second here.
Don't forget your Sonic dance. Oh wait, she's not dancing. Never mind.
There's no Sonic. That's why it's not in my macro.
You and your fancy macros.
All right.
He's still up?
He is. He ain't looking so hot, but he's still up.
Oh, 79 points of damage. That motherfucker's still up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Victor will take a 5-foot step back.
It's not Victor's turn yet.
Oh, well.
This one pops out and goes for Aravan.
Someone's gonna die.
No kidding. I mean, he'd be better off. Well,
Is
Only
it?
the one hit.
Is it? Would it be possible for me to use my bracelet of friendship?
Your bracelet of friendship just summons somebody to you.
also, wasn't that a dream item?
Yes, it was.
Then never mind. I was willing to take those hits for you, Aravan.
Considering that Erevan has more armor than you,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but she has
but
less
just-
hit points.
Great.
Victor.
okay. Victor will take a 5-foot step back, giving people room. And he will study the one in front of Erevan. And then he will.
How about, let's be real. If you kill it, your remaining shots hit the one in front of Crom because he's wounded.
Yep, that's what I was hoping. So. Is it a 27 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me calculate all this here.
It probably didn't kill it till the fourth shot.
It is still up.
There's 3 of the sonic damage.
There's no Sonic.
Oh.
She's not dancing yet.
Yeah.
I keep getting that, yeah. Alright. That's it.
It's still up?
It is still up.
Fuck balls.
It is also not looking good, but it is still up. Crumb.
I'm going to channel positive. No, I'm not. I'm going to take a step back. Channel positive energy, excluding these 3 dudes.
You know, channel doesn't provoke, right?
I know. I just don't want to be next to him.
Leaving that space for one of the wounded people, but okay.
Oh. Yeah.
The space there works just as well.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use a quick channel thing. So I got channel 1. Quick channel. So I use it as a move action by using 2 uses. So I'm not going to move 5 foot step. I'm just going to use that as a move action. And then I'm going to channel again.
There you go. There's 51 health to everybody.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Indra.
Yep.
Okay, I begin to dance, and I'm going to cast defensively. Oh, shit. Illusion's a form of mind control, isn't it?
Depends on the illusion, but usually yes.
Fuck. Because they're immune to mind control, and if I wanted to vanish, it doesn't work.
No. Invisibility does not. It's absolutely not affected by those immune to mind effects.
Yeah, if it's a mind, if it's something that affects the mind, it will say in the spell mind affecting.
Okay, this is illusion. Shit, but if I'm invisible, you guys can't see me, so that does. Never mind. No, that's stupid. So, I will blow let's blow a haste on y'all.
Let's cast defensively.
She already said she was.
I was.
Okay. Make sure.
Now I gotta roll that, plus my, charisma modifier, which is... I should have looked at that quick.
I swear to God, it sounds like you are torturing a toddler in the background.
Serious heat.
This poor fellow. Yeah.
We laugh, and Saul's got like the whole fucking Hills Have Eyes meets 50 Shades of Grey, sex dungeon, cannibalism shit going in the background.
Yeah,
It's her brother cousin that's crying.
Oh god, that'd be awful. No, it's just my silly kitty.
Her brother cousin boyfriend.
Oh, god.
Yes.
Hey, there's music in the background in the game?
There is a little bit, yes.
Yeah, because
There's like ambient sound.
I got sick and tired of getting copyright strikes, so I just turned off all that sound in the Troll 20.
Yes, YouTube. It's okay to show fucking people decapitating other people, but
Yeah.
oh, don't you dare show some ambient fucking music.
Yeah, how dare you?
Or
use
being burned
Indiana
alive.
Jones theme.
Bunch of cock knockers.
So is that the good?
What is it to do a cast defensively?
You failed. It is 15 plus twice the spell level, and haste is level 3, so that would be a 21. Also,
Well, that's
why
also
did you
because I
only have a... You
Yeah.
forgot an
Yeah.
11 in there, Sala.
Yeah.
So with a 30, you succeed.
I was accidentally looking at the rope beneath that, which is for whatchamacallit, for concentration checks? Or is that spell resistance? Whatever. One of them.
No,
Yes.
no matter what, that's wrong.
It was the wrong one. Yes. So y'all are hasty.
Yeah. Okay.
Good. That means I've only used 2 charges on my boots.
Aravan.
Going to 5-foot step. And I'm going to hit this one down here with misfortune. '23 DC.
It fails.
Nice.
I took a look at them.
Teleport like all over the place.
I took a look at the macro to try and do it in between turns, and my eyes just kind of glossed over. I'll do it later.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
I'm not good with macros.
I'm a fucking Luddite, man.
Like, I work IT. I do a little bit of programming for, a living. This shit is just beyond me.
Yeah, well, the character sheets in Roll20 are horrifically bad.
It could be worse. It could be map tools.
Okay, I need Sala, Aravan, and Victor to give me a fortitude save.
Wait.
Fucking finally!
Wouldn't it be everyone if it's from him?
No,
it's not mine.
no, because you guys resisted it already, so you were not affected by it again. Kidoki.
That was a nice way of having the guy who wasn't.
Victor takes 26 damage. This one bites at Chrome.
That's not a spell-like ability, is it?
No, it's just special ability. Let's see. Supernatural.
Okay.
Nope. For once, I get not bit. And then one, he got me. Claw.
You take 5 damage from a claw.
Ugh. Slap me around and call me Susan.
Amos.
Oh, fuck. Alright, what a waste of haste. I will have to kill the one. I will hit the one that's badly wounded right there next to Crumb. Does he die?
Yes.
Then I will move to there.
Okay, the Hound will snap at Sala.
Isn't he the one who's hexed?
He is.
Yep.
Does a 22 hit you, Sala?
Yes.
With haste, remember your AC is 1 higher. I don't know what your max AC is.
Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Does a 20 hit you? So you take 19 damage. Victor.
Okay. Victor will study the northern ones. Now both of them are studied using his swift action. And then he will shoot the bottom one, and then whatever remaining arrows will go to the top.
I'm just waiting because I know one of these days I'm going to go to make a full attack when it's important, and every one is going to come up with the random number generator of a 1.
Okay, the first one kills it. It had 8 health points left.
There's a sonic damage for that, and then I get one more attack from haste.
And it goes down.
Huh. Remember when one of these was really, really a problem?
Stalked this
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, I remember.
Like it was yesterday.
You remember?
Ah, you don't even have any guts showing, Indra. You might want to buy some better armor, though.
Maybe I was saving up my money for something real nice, but yeah, I'm thinking.
I mean, you have a fetching hat, but
Cunning
don't
is
worry, Indra.
fuck.
If you die, I'll take your money.
Like hell, you will.
Well, you won't be able to stop me.
Totally grabs Ervin's arm, blood on her face, some on her hand, probably. You get my share.
Thank you, dear.
Bitch, that sounded suspiciously close to a duly noted.
I think it's more expectation.
You do see right here, Amos, a large mirror. It's about 5 feet wide and 8 feet high, made of solid polished steel. Its frame is worked pewter, and the frame has angelic figures frolicking with dogs and other benign animals around the mirror itself.
Well, I'm slashing the fuck out of that mirror with the adamantine weapon.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. She's not singing right now. Well, it was only a round, so this round I should still have it from her lingering performance, right?
Yep.
I'm assuming a 50 confirm.
Yes. And you destroy the mirror. When you do, you hear what sounds like a frenzy of ripping entrails, breaking bones, and a terrible shriek.
I look at Indra to see if she's hurt again.
Sorry, I had to do some stuff for my kid.
It's okay. I'm not. It's fine. No.
And right before the mirror is completely destroyed, you see what looks like the reflection of a hound coming towards you, but then the mirror shatters and it's gone.
Indra, 14 hit points from Cure Light Wounds.
Thank you.
My ranger friend, 3, 9, 12, is that good? I might have to actually get a new wand here next time.
Alright.
And you're all very lucky that Amos has a penchant for destruction, because if that mirror had not been destroyed, they would have kept coming indefinitely.
Well, she told us the mirror, so as soon as I saw it, I broke it. Is there anything in this little alcove?
It looks like some beds. Well, not in this one, but not over here. But over here, it looks like there are 2 little beds just sitting there.
In that little 5-foot.
No, over here
cubby?
in these alcoves.
That's not where I'm looking. I'm here in the hallway I'm in.
Right there?
Yes.
No, that's just a space between the mirror and the nearest bookshelf.
Okay. Statue, turn the head to the right till it faces the wall.
Okay, you hear a click.
And we've got, you want to check that door right there, Victor?
Is it trapped?
Nope.
Is it locked?
Nope.
I go in.
It is another classroom.
Any weird books or shit?
No, nothing's moving. Nothing's flying out to attack you.
I will exit through this door into the hallway. You want to search those two sleeping alcoves? Make sure there's nothing that we're missing.
Sure can.
Each of these rooms has a folding cot and a slim wooden case. And each case contains a full healer's kit, a potion of cure light wounds, and a scroll of lesser restoration. So you have 2 healer kits, 2 potions of cure light wounds, and 2 scrolls of lesser restoration.
Well, I can only use one of those. But I've already got potions, so I should be good.
By the way, did anyone who took the ring of protection +2
No,
from the treasure hoard we got?
No one. It was towards the end of the night, and I guess the idea was we'll do it next time because we were up crazy late and we never did.
Yeah. How about Solid take it because her AC sucks.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know why. I have a weird feeling there's a secret door. Right
Yeah,
here.
the map is. Give me 2 perception checks.
More door.
Okay, Victor sees a door right here. And Amos, you see a door, or it looks like a trap door in the ceiling. And Michael sees a ladder leaning against the wall.
Dude, there's a ladder up against the wall, man.
So if Amos notices the secret door,
Amos's computer just froze up, but Amos notices a concealed door worked into the wood that is painted to look like stone, which is worked into the ceiling. Victor notices a secret door here. Okay, Amos has to reboot his computer, so how about everyone take a break?
okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Back shortly.
I need to get something to make this beer to go down easier. Though, before I do, it has been a very long time since I've had to alter my stuff. Where do I put my new ring so that it starts taking into account of my shenanigans? Other than in my warm magical equipment area. Deflection. Okay. Yeah.
So today I saw an infographic that was uh, for each of the 50 states. What was the word most searched for? How do you spell? Like, how do you spell whatever?
Potato.
And um, like Washington State and Maine were both pneumonia. You know, how do you spell pneumonia? Texas was maintenance. Well, you know what Wisconsin was?
Cheese.
What?
Wisconsin.
I mean,
Okay, I
pneumonia,
can believe
that's
that one.
understandable. I couldn't spell that if you asked me to do it right now. I can't spell good.
MOON. That spells good.
I've tried using the MOON joke a few times. Universally falls flat.
But at least you get it.
I get that reference.
I understand that reference too. Now the internet, the internet hears you all the time, and they think that I'm being mean to you. Do you have anything to say about that? No? Now you're just gonna perk because I'm paying attention to you? Fuck you too.
I'm back.
Jack, do you want to say hi to people on the internet? Really?
Really?
That is our new kitten. Yeah. He's adorable. Yes, he is.
Jack, the one-eyed pirate cat.
Yes.
Mr. Kitten. Mr. Kitten baby. See, that works for both the cats, both the actual kitten and my much older cat, because all cats are kittens. In the same way all dogs are puppies.
Kiki, baby, baby.
See, I don't call dogs puppies. I call them pups.
I call them dinner.
I'm gonna say this. Dogs, cats, horses. I know the line between an eating animal and a pet animal is really thin. And I spent some time on a farm, and there were animals I loved as pets that became food. But I don't think I could ever eat, horses, cats, dogs. Beyond the emotional thing, dude, you're allowed to put all sorts of stuff into veterinary, like animals, like that are pets, that you don't put into like things you're gonna eat.
That's why horses don't get those same things.
Yeah, and honestly, horses used to be, eaten in the United States quite a bit.
Yeah, and plus, actually, horses are so overbred that not eating them is kind of silly.
Yeah, it's actually a big deal. That's why we used to eat them a lot, just because there's so many of them.
I would totally eat horse.
I have no problem. Actually, horses.
I have eaten horse. Very lean. It's Now my mother she worked at like a horse rescue, so where they rescue these like people who had pet horses or thoroughbreds because so many people breed them, and then they wind up being pseudo abandoned or just neglected. But yeah, it used to be glue.
Yeah, coyote's pretty good too. Cooked in like a cooker, like a slow cooker.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Most predatory animals actually taste like shit.
Slow cooker. I gotta go help my.
Not even predatory. It's a scavenger animal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but carnivores generally don't taste good.
Yeah, because scavenger, like catfish, that's a scavenger animal, and they're delicious.
Well, fish is different than mammals, but carnivorous mammals generally don't taste good. The hormones are different. Everything's different in the meat. I mean, I think the closest that does sort of taste good is like a bear, but bear's really omnivore, who is most of the year just eats fish and berries.
And omnivores are delicious.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I could never be a vegetarian. It's just training to be eaten.
Basically, yeah, you're setting yourself up to be a fucking buffet.
Because bacon's an omnivore. And it's delicious.
It is hella tasty.
It's also like, in many ways, structurally, the animal closest to us.
They don't call it long pig for nothing.
Yeah,
I've only heard it called long pig by Hannibal Lecter, so yeah.
No, it's actually it's an old expression, the long pig.
Mostly, think by cannibalistic sailors, nautical.
If I remember
No, it was
correctly,
actually like explorers had it, and
Yeah,
it
it
actually goes back to ancient England, I think.
yeah, it came from English explorers exploring po- the Polynesian area.
Papua New Guinea.
Now, at the other end of the spectrum, me, no problem eating any of the rodent family. I grew up eating that stuff. I still get cravings. Boyfriend does not understand my excitement when I find like places where I can buy rabbits and squirrels and stuff.
No,
Well,
no,
rabbit's yummy.
squirrel. I mean, just never was one of the things on the menu for me. Rabbit, abso-fucking-lutely, especially after living in Germany. I'd love me some Hassenpfeffer.
Rabbits are not rodents, though. They're lagomorphs.
Yes.
I know they're lagomorphs because I played Sam & Max.
I know they're lagomorphs because many, many, many years ago, back in the 80s, one of the D&D or one of the Dragon Magazine annuals had like the April Fools type animals,
It had like the
and
rabbit.
they had the
whatever.
were lagomorph, which was the were rabbit.
I remember the rabbit humanoids from Gamma World. Forget what they were actually called though.
Anyway,
Hoppies, something like that.
obviously I'm back. We found a ladder, a hatch, and a door. So you want to do the door first?
Well, quick before we get started, you were very kind enough to give me the ring, which I totally appreciate that. There were some other items, and if they can be handed out now to help other people as much as this has helped me, perhaps now would be quick do is.
I really don't think there is because of. There was the headband of wisdom. Did anyone take that headband of wisdom +1?
Team +2.
Well, yeah, +2.
I
The
did
one
not.
that we got last week.
I already have one.
All right. Is anyone not wearing a headband?
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Are you wearing a headband?
Yeah, he's got a charisma and wisdom one.
I got the intelligence one.
We'll be fine.
No, just last week we had the headband of wisdom +2.
Oh yeah, that's garbage.
Okay, actually, we had 2 rings of protection +2 last week. So, does anyone not have a +2 ring of protection?
I got a +1, so I will gladly upgrade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think Sala and Aravin definitely take them and raise your AC. It's just going to be a 1 point increase, but it's something.
Still AC's AC.
Okay. You wear 2 rings of protection?
No, they do not stack. You take the better of the 2. If no one has an issue, I'm going to take that headband of wisdom because, I'd rather not fail another dominate save.
Yeah, that's kind of shitty.
I don't know. I think it's kind of hilarious.
Oh yeah, it was hilarious, but still.
That's why I bought my headband of wisdom, was for that +1 will.
But I'm the one who's gotten cut up the most, so no thank you.
Well, let's be honest, most of that was your own fault.
Doesn't stop it from hurting.
Yeah, you had it coming.
And wasn't there like a cloak or something?
There were Robobones, which doesn't really apply. There was a cloak resistance +1, which everyone either has or has better than. There's a +2 chain shirt, but I think you guys were in like Mithril, so you're going for the weight aspect. A +1 Human Bane spear, which I am carrying just in case. Cold Iron dagger, and some onyx gems, and there's the light fortification shield, which again I'm carrying because it gives me the same exact armor class as my +1 large shield, only there's a 25% chance of ignoring crits.
And I can't use a shield with my scimitar.
Right, and you can't use a shield with scimitar, he can't use a shield with two-handed weapon, and the other two aren't proficient with regular shields.
Then yay, you and me, Irvin, we got better rings.
Girl, got a bling on.
Just remind me to switch it to. Actually, I'll just change it now to +1 rings for when it comes time to sell shit.
Yep.
All right. So was that door trapped?
I rolled a 30, so is it?
No, it is not trapped.
Does not appear to be trapped.
Give me a disable device or a knowledge engineering to figure out how to open it. Yeah, that'll do it. You have to pull apart some angels that are carved on the door, and it opens up. Though the expressions of the angels change from joy to wrath as you open them.
Do they go from regular angel to weeping angel?
No, they just look pissed off. Not that pissed off, though. Beyond is a small chamber containing a store of items, including 6 blank spell books, a brand new alchemist lab packed in a crate, 6 vials of holy water, 20 spent wands, a large cauldron, a dozen scroll cases, and a huge supply of quills, inks, and tablets. Also, sorry, go ahead.
So the only useful item was 6 vials of holy water.
Well, there's 6 vials of also. There is an ivory scroll case carved with images of swallows in flight, worth 200 gold.
Are there scrolls in the scroll case?
There are scrolls in the scroll case. 2 of them are scrolls of remove disease, and 3 of them are scrolls of restoration. Also, you find a tiny ornate musical box that opens to allow a tiny, colorful hummingbird to sing a Kelishite folk song, which is worth 3,000 gold.
Indra looks at the jewelry box, sighs a little wistfully, and a pretty thing. Let's throw it in the bag with all the other stuff.
You can carry it if you want. It's just going to make it worse when you have to sell it later.
Whatever. Tosses it in the bag.
Or when it turns into a tentacle music box and attacks you.
Avis reaches in the bag, opens it up so the little hummingbird comes out and sings.
Y'all are some spiteful motherfuckers.
Does the ladder go anywhere, or is it supposed to be part of the ceiling trap door?
You can use the ladder to reach the trapdoor in the ceiling.
All right. How about before we do the ceiling trap door, we go and try and adjust those heads on the to see if the four jaws have closed on the statue, the big statue up ahead of us.
Sounds like a plan.
It's not a statue, it's a seal set into the floor.
Whatever.
And when you go back over there, you see that all four of the mouths are open.
Is there anything we can adjust, turn, or move? Or manipulate?
Give me a perception check. Victor, you're pretty sure that the one of the tongues can be pulled.
I'm pretty sure one of the tongues can be pulled. If only we had someone who played with tongues a lot.
Don't look at me. I'm not sticking my fingers in there.
Oh, like that'll be the weirdest place you stuck your fingers.
That'd be a first.
Amos will reach in to wherever the directed tongue is and yank it.
The tongue is curiously coarse feeling, and when pulled causes the seal to slide to the side, revealing a shaft 70 feet deep. Metal steps then grind out of the stone, spiraling down the shaft to provide an easy descent.
So,
Her shaft.
we want to go down, or we want to go check that hatch in the ceiling?
Well, I mean, I think we should go up and clear above us so we can clear out that supposedly safe room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Plus, we got all these other doors to look through.
I think these are all classrooms. Is the door open?
It's not locked, and it's not trapped.
So I open it.
This is a study cubicle. There's a sturdy desk and a small chair, quill, ink, some paper.
Okay, can we just assume on these small rooms that we set something up to conserve time here where we're going to do a take 20 to search and a detect magic?
Yeah, they're all basically just study rooms.
Okay, because I don't want to sit there and be like, okay, we've got to do that in each single room. And we will check every single one of those doors the same way.
Yeah, they're all just study rooms.
Okay, so move the ladder, climb up. Well, I'll wait till Victor checks for traps.
Is the trapdoor trapped?
The trapdoor is not trapped.
The trapdoor is not trapped.
Do you climb in the trapdoor?
Mm-hmm.
Victor will follow.
So will Crummy.
Yep.
As will I. You know,
And
I gotta
as
say,
Erebin
like,
is-
oh, I'm sorry, you go.
as Erebin is left behind, horrible monsters come out, and suddenly a giant Diger Tiger appears out of nowhere and tears her in half.
Oh, God, if I had a nickel.
At least it wasn't an amphibian.
It's an amphibious dire tiger.
The amphibian thing doesn't bother me at all.
It's an otter.
The chamber you climb into is made of ashen soapstone, and when the door is closed, the room is a perfect spherical area 20 feet in diameter.
Guess we found our safe room.
Perfect for a lot of damaging spells.
For real.
Is that a window or a door?
That's the door in the base of the chamber. It's just impossible to put anywhere else, I guess.
All right, so this place seems safe enough.
You guys want to do your little look around with your special eyes and
Ervin, what do your witchy eyes see?
fuckery?
My
The
brand.
the room isn't lit, so you'd have to have torches and stuff to see,
Or dark vision.
or dark vision. But you can tell there's nothing in the room. It's just basically a sensory deprivation room for people who want to meditate.
Oh, okay. Or have autism.
Okay. Well, I'll climb back down and let's head down below.
Sounds like a plan.
When you head back to the way down, you can see the thing has slid back and stuff is closed. But if you go and you pull the angel heads again, they have reset. So just pull them again and it'll reopen.
Okay.
It's like it's on a timer.
Hope we can get back up.
Well, why don't we just put one person down, let it close up, and then if there's no way to open it from the inside, we just let them out and we figure out some way to kind of keep it propped open a little bit.
I look at the what's this statue cap thing made of?
It is a 5-foot wide circular valve that appears to be made out of iron.
Not through the middle, but on the end, I take a slice with my sword.
It is iron.
Yeah, adamantine cuts through just fine.
But it is a 70-foot deep shaft, and when you open it, shafts or metal steps come out, and when it closes, the steps retract.
So we'll tie a rope and lower the rope down, so even if it closes, we still have a rope.
When they cut the rope.
It would pinch the rope. I doubt it would cut the rope. That's actually a lot harder.
Hey, where are we? I can't see. There we are.
Rope's pretty freaking resilient.
It's a rope.
So we'll knot up the ropes and lower it down, fasten it to something up here. In fact, I've got metal pythons and a hammer. So even if things slides closed, it'll just kind of pinch off part of the rope, maybe cut part of it off, but it should still hold it in place. Because this thing slides, right? Does it open upwards like a hatch, or does it slide off to the side?
It slides to the side.
Yeah, so even if it slides back, it should just... We'll put the rope on the side that it slides to its final resting place in. So it really shouldn't do much except pin it in place. Even if it does cut it off.
Okay. That sounds like an idea.
And if someone does go all the way down, they do see at the bottom there is a very large, heavy iron key, which is nearly a foot long, that is tied to a thong next to a keyhole in the
I
wall.
will insert it in the keyhole and turn it.
And when you turn it, the stairs pop back out and the thing opens. If you waited for it to close before you turned the key.
Okay, we're good. Let's go down the stairs.
All right.
Redo.
Now that the nice part of the building is over with,
Okay, I need to see exactly where this goes.
It goes to hell, Bob.
What's that?
because the thing doesn't say exactly where it ends up. So I'm scouring for it to say where it starts.
You see this Shandy's making all the horror jokes go down much easier. Downside is, it's making me feel a little sleepy.
Okay. And that's where you end up. The shaft from above descends to a crossroad of arched corridors. Beyond the doorways, the walls are laden with shelf upon shelf of books, curious objects, and things of an arcane nature.
Well, did we want to do clockwise again if these are connected?
Um, yeah, sure. You want to just, well, there's a statue right ahead of us.
Yep.
So I'm sure that's trapped. So let's go there.
Okay, stop. Go back a bit.
What's a bit?
Like to the hallway. When you get there, you see two things. And roll initiative. And they look like this.
Are they gibbering?
That
Nope.
was my question.
I was about to say, oh, it looks almost maybe cute, and then I just saw the white everywhere, and now all I can think of is
Basically, this whole adventure path, all I think about is I have such wonderful things to show you. And then flesh being torn off your body by
We have eternity to know
hooks.
your flesh.
All right, Victor.
Okay. Are these things immune to critical hits? I'm going to shoot the bottom one.
You'd have to do a knowledge check, which you guys who have knowledge should really start doing on a regular basis.
Is it a dungeoneering check?
Yes. So a dungeoneering check will do it.
16.
No, that's not going to do it.
I'm just asking for sneak attacks.
For purposes of sneak attack, no precision, no criticals, no sneak attacks.
Okay, so do not get a sneak attack. but I don't know that. So use a swift action to study the bottom one. This is a 27 hit.
Yes.
So that's 30 damage.
Yeah, all our buffs should be gone by now.
All right, you do hit it, though it doesn't seem to do full damage. It does do most of it.
I come back and I have this freaking tentacle mass on my screen.
You were eaten.
Yup.
And I go last anyway. Yay!
Amos.
Well, crap. All right. I will attempt a knowledge roll for what it's worth. Yeah, okay.
It's gooey.
I don't know what that is, but I think it's chewing gum.
I will charge and swing at said thing.
It's pink and happy, kind of like a Ditto from Pokemon.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. You have major knowledge roll.
Obviously, if it's an oozy thing, it's immune to crits, so.
That does hit. Doesn't seem to do full damage, but it does do most of it. Well, it's just going to attack you back.
It does successfully hit me with its first attack. It does not grab me, however.
Indra.
Okay. I begin to dance. I move up to like here. What's a second here? Let me count. To there. And I will try a knowledge check. Get the sense that's important.
Well, they look sort of like some kind of ooze, but other than that, you have no idea what these are.
And I've used all my available actions, correct?
You moved and did a knowledge check. You can still do a standard action.
No, she started dancing.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think-
then you
Actually, I'm pretty sure at this level, her dance is not a standard action.
My dance is a swift action.
Oh, then yeah, you still got an action.
Actually, you still have a move and a standard action.
No, she moved.
Oh, did she move?
I moved up so that you can get my sonic damage while you're hitting, and everybody else can too.
Okay, well, you still have a standard action to do.
Then
If you choose.
you're too far away for that. They don't look smart enough for that. Let's try some ear-piercing scream at the one that is in front of Almos.
It doesn't seem to have any effect. Doesn't even seem to gurgle.
Also, Sala, one of these days, remember, your heroism spell will last for 2 hours.
Yes, I tend to forget about it until we get into a fight, and then very quickly you are no longer close enough for me to hit or touch.
Right. You could do it before when we start our crawls. That's a good time.
All right.
This guy moves forward and attacks.
One hit, no grab. Barely.
Aravan.
Knowledge check. Dungeoneering, you say?
Mm-hmm. It looks like something you found on the bottom of your shoe that one time.
Oh god, terrible. In that case, I'm going to move up a little bit. And misfortune, the one right there.
It saves. Crumb.
Crumb is going to go ahead and move here and not do a knowledge engineering because I don't have that one. I am going to. Do you think these things are evil?
Don't know enough about them.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Shit, I don't know. They look pretty evil. So I'm just gonna freaking. I'm just gonna guess if they're evil or not. So if they're evil, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a holy smite. I need a 20-foot blast. I'm gonna hit you, Amos. I'm sorry.
You want to pop it up so I can see what it does?
Well, it does damage to you.
Yeah, pop up the macro so I can see what it
I
does.
don't have a pop-up macro for it.
Half damage because you're neutral.
Give me a spell resistance check.
So it's plus 11. So D20 plus 11. Oops.
Actually, if you're hitting both of them, give me 2 spell resistance checks. And what is the will save?
DC 18 will save partial. If you save Amos, you go ahead.
I take 6.
No, 6 is with reduced damage to half negates.
You take a quarter of whatever damage it is.
If the damage, if the damage is 24.
No, those were the spell resistance checks.
Yeah, those are spell resistance.
Oh.
What is the damage?
Okay, so it's 1d8 per 2 caster levels, so 5d8. And if I hit them, they're blind. If they're evil.
They don't seem to be blind.
Okay.
So yeah, I took 6 damage.
Sorry, Amos. Did it feel like they did effective damage?
One of them doesn't look like it got hurt at all.
Okay. Which one was that?
That one.
The hell?
I think you did more to me than you did to them.
The other one looked like it took more damage than Amos, but it did not take full damage.
Okay.
Isn't half the damage fire and half is holy?
No, you're thinking of Flame Strike.
It's holy power to
okay.
smite enemies, so I have no idea what type of damage it is.
It's all holy. It's untyped.
Okie dokie.
So yes, there's no DR for it.
And Amos, you notice the one that's right in front of you? The wounds that it does have seem to be kind of closing up.
Great. And everyone has fucking failed their knowledge checks. We have no idea how to circumvent their regeneration.
Yeah, it's a pretty sticky situation.
And it is Victor's turn.
Okie doke. Victor will take a 5-foot step forward, study the northern one. So now both of them are studied with his swift action. And then he will continue trying to plug arrows into the bottom one, and if it dies, he'll start shooting the top one. Does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Then that's 37 damage. And that's everything he can do.
Amos.
Amos gonna click his heels. And attack old Schmedlap over here. Obviously no crit. Is he still up?
No, that one takes him down.
And then the last attack at the other one.
The last attack misses. Indra.
Okay. Things that don't look human tend to be immune to enchantment. So that one keeps flickering in and out. Is it gone or not? Because it scares me. I did.
Everyone has botched it.
Can you do another one?
Its body's still there.
Oh yeah, these things heal.
I would love to set it on fire, but apparently the one thing I have that can start a fire, not so much.
That's not that kind of fire. You should forget that spell exists because it doesn't do what you think it does.
That spell
Still,
is basically
after 11
flint and
levels.
tinder. It's a flint and tinder. You can set twigs on fire.
It's kind of funny. She just really wants to use that spell for something.
No.
You're not going to kill a dragon soaked in hay with spark.
Well, if it was covered in hay that was soaked in gasoline, that would totally work.
But it would be a red dragon. You'd just be giving it a massage.
Erotic massage, which is kind of right up her alley anyway.
Yeah,
That would be so...
It's only right up her alley if he's... Oh, wait.
Yeah, I need to get some more non-enchantment spells. Either that or the stuff that lets me run away, and right now I don't want to run away, so... I guess we'll shoot it with an arrow!
Which one?
The one that is to the north of Almos?
Well, you hit. That one misses. This one slops this one slops forward. Amos can take his attack of opportunity.
I don't like that word. Schlop. Ugh.
It slops.
Also, Sala, you forgot to add your sonic damage, and I still don't think you're...
The sonic damage does not seem to be having any effect.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I didn't bother after the thing that actually would have hit well.
And it is going to lash out at Sala, who shot at it.
Ouch!
To the right.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it only does the first attack, which is the 19.
Nope! Get behind me, Satan!
Erevan.
Okay, the one there by Crumb. Try and give the old misfortune.
God, I just pictured this thing's wet tentacle has brushed my face.
Again, not the weirdest thing.
I can't do another knowledge check, correct?
Correct. You either know it or you don't.
Crumb.
Shit. Hey, cool. I'm going to go ahead and I have chain lightning. So 1 point of electricity damage per level of cast per caster level.
Are you
primary
planning on...
Okay, and secondary target. Okay, so I'm gonna chain lightning. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back, and I'm gonna chain lightning the two dudes. This guy is my primary target. Wait, this is the only one alive, right?
The other one's still there, so it's still valid as a target.
Okay, so I'm going to make this the primary target, and then this guy next to Amos is going to be the secondary target. So, Chain Lightning says...
Give me a spell resistance check.
Son of a bitch.
Okay. All right. Your chain lightning goes straight towards the first one, and it kind of just deflects.
Son of a bitch. It would have been a good idea.
It would have been, but no.
I mean, 11d6 of damage, man.
Victor.
Victor, thinking the other one is dead, will shoot at this one.
Man, that would have been cool.
Does a 24 hit?
Wait, didn't I already
No.
hit spell resistance, though?
Not with that spell.
I thought it was just for any spell if you get it.
Nope,
No.
It's per spell.
So 62 damage. You said the Sonic doesn't do anything,
Right.
so that I won't bother rolling this.
Amos.
Well, because Amos has seen it healing, he's gonna fucking slice this one right by him first. Yeah, and miss because 1. How about 30?
It doesn't look like all the damage goes through, but it's moving about as much as it was before.
It's alright. It's just more shit that I'll have to heal before it does anything. Then I will take an attack at this guy. Actually, I will 5-foot step to there since Crumb has a reach weapon and he's flanked.
It's an ooze, it can't be flanked.
That's right. But I failed my roll, so I don't know that shit.
This is true.
Does his 25 hit?
It does. Okay. Indra.
I had a positive, and I'm going to use the term real loosely, positive outcome when I shot the damn thing. So I'm going to 5-foot step back, and then I'm going to shoot it again.
I was hoping you wouldn't 5-foot step. You hit. Just the first one, though.
Please don't make it hit me in the face again. I don't want to get wet.
Since you were the last one that did damage to it, it is going to schlop forward again.
God, I fucking hate that word. The imagery is just so... Ugh.
And you know it's leaving a big, like, fucking milky snail trail as it goes.
God, you're slipping back there. You are like a pensioner in a supermarket that's been freshly waxed.
Yeah, it's still rubbing its snaily snot-like slime all over you.
And hey, since it was a 5-foot step, it gets to attack. Does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 22 grab you?
CMD.
Oh, let me look there. That one I don't have memorized off the top of my head. CMD? Yes, mine's 24. Motherfucker.
No, if it's 24, then it doesn't grab you.
I thought it was 25.
Does a 23 hit you?
Yes.
Does a 33 grab you?
Yes.
You take another 11 damage.
So you take a total of 34 points of damage.
And give me a fortitude save. Damn it, you're fine.
Yeah, 34 points down. Yeah, with her health, the health bar just disappeared. It's not fine.
It could have been much worse. Erevan.
Okay. I'm going to try and hit the one next to Crumb with my Retribution Hex.
What does your Retribution Hex do?
Whenever it does damage in melee, it gets, I believe, half of that damage done to itself.
Okay, it got a 26.
Or not. Okay.
Crumb.
I'm going to cry and feel sad because my chain lightning didn't work. And
It's okay. I'm sure you can do a spell that'll hurt me.
no.
I mean, I can.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna take a 5-foot step back and channel positive energy, excluding the two dudes. Give everybody some bless in the action. And some healing. So take some 22 and take your bless for a minute.
Victor.
It's arrow time.
Stop. Arrow time. Doom, 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 doom.
Brrr.
So
The
that's
first two
43.
hits.
Man, that's all. All.
Okay, it kind of shudders and stops moving. Amos?
Cut it with silver. That's always worked on regenerating things before.
They both stop moving.
They're both just kind of lying there in pools of gross.
Don't we have acid or alchemist fire? Can't we,
Yeah.
do something?
Would you shut up and let me finish my action?
Oh, it's okay.
I take out a flask of acid and I toss it at the one over on by the statue.
Okay, roll your damage.
And I'm observing to see what the result is. Like, does it stop healing?
No, the acid doesn't seem to have any effect.
Oh, that didn't work.
Well, we got a silver dagger and we got a cold iron dagger. One of them might work.
Indra, what do you do?
For all intents, it looks. Oh, God, this is the thing.
It had you wrapped in coils of protoplasm like flesh, and the coils around you have dropped off.
Yeah, but
So
Amos has said that they heal.
Yeah, if you look at it, you can see its wounds are healing.
God, I don't have anything fun in my bag, so it's not like I can throw anything awesome at it. I do have my silver dagger, so I will try to stab it with that. Actually, I have not used this in so long.
Well, you do hit, but it does not appear to get through its skin. This one just kind of lays there bleeding. Erevan.
Just for shits and giggles, I am going to. Can I angle a burning hands at this one in any way that it won't hit?
Yeah.
All right. Let's give that a shot.
Oh God, I realized I should have moved. Fuck.
Give me spell resistance check.
That is D20 plus spellcaster level.
D20 plus 11.
Fire does not seem to have any effect.
All right.
The level of suck we are having tonight with the random number generator is outstanding.
Crumb.
Crumb will go ahead and stab this thing with a full action.
You miss.
Well, I'm blessed, and she dancing, right? So
Yup.
20.
It's
So-
helpless.
So your first attack is a 25.
Yeah,
Then you hit.
for a massive 15 damage.
The one in front of you, You slice into it, and it doesn't appear to be healing anymore.
Oh, adamantine.
But that can't be right, because Almus's weapon's adamantium.
Yeah, there's no difference in the effects between your weapon and mine.
Unless he finally did enough damage to actually kill it.
Ah.
Amos is like, seriously, because the one over here, I assume you go and stab it. Earlier, he took it to a negative 24, and they have a con of 25. So that's why it was still alive.
Whoa.
Some bitch.
So you were out of initiative. The things are dead.
Go get my slimy arrows.
I turn the fucking head right until it faces the wall.
And as you're walking through the hallways, you do see to the north of you and to the south, there are some bodies laying there.
More important, let's search the area around here, see if there's anything. We'll take 20 search so we don't have to waste rolls, and see if there's anything valuable or hidden.
May I ask what these dark dots are? Are they pillars or just missing?
They're pillars. Okay, I'm going to give you all the loot, not just for the bodies you can see from here, but all the bodies in the hallways, because there are a lot of bodies in the hallways. And among the equipment you find a +1 short spear. A dented masterwork breastplate. A slimy and dented masterwork breastplate. A +1 quarterstaff. You find a suit of leather armor, but you don't find it on a body. You just find it laying there, and it looks like it was torn apart from the inside.
Does it have any value?
No. A potion of cure serious wounds. 24 scattered +3 crossbow bolts. A single boot with a foot still in it.
Does it have any value? Is there anything on the foot?
No. The grim remains of a lower jaw, housing 4 gold teeth, worth 5 gold each.
I was about to ask, and any gold teeth?
And a silver hip flask worth 50 gold, labeled 2mm from your friends at the Esoteric Knights of Evolvement.
So, question, how fresh do these bodies look? Is this like an old-time massacre, or is this like, oh yeah, they were down here like 20 minutes before us?
It wasn't like 20 minutes, but it looks like a few days.
Wait.
Do these people look like they were guards, or do they look like they were, a group of ruffians, maybe sort of like us, who came in to loot the place?
Some of them look like guards, some of them look like scholars.
What was that Professor Moon's first name?
He was an elder.
And some of them do look like ruffians.
No, I was not the elder. The Moon guy from the alchemist from the other city.
Oh,
part of like
him.
the Enlightenment sort of thing.
Now I'm trying to remember, because I remember his blonde hair and his glasses. Are there any bodies with blonde hair and glasses?
No. You do have a note, though. If you look at your documents, the letter to Lowell's is signed by that guy.
Miyakion Moon. So that might be his flask.
You are a smarty.
And in the flask is an oil of shrink item.
It was gold.
Okay.
So, I mean, I know it's just a flask, so it doesn't have any sort of, you know, what. But is it? Does it look like it's been sitting down here a while? Does it have dust on it, or is it?
No,
Has
there's no dust on it.
There's a bunch of slime and shit on it.
I'm just saying that if it does belong to that professor guy, and he came here with Lowell's to help Lowell's, then if that's a potion of shrink item, then
Hi, baby.
maybe we need that.
Or
shows, if nothing else, we are on the right path, and we are not that far behind them.
Yeah, turn the statue's head.
You hear click.
Wait. Looking for something to pop out, ooze out, teleport out, or whatever.
Nothing pops out.
And then I'll start moving down the road. He's on down the road.
Got an open mic, Michael.
I always feel that the mic's open and they can hear us, and then I shouldn't say my adult words.
Okay, there's another statue there.
Once again, turn the head. Do a generic search of the area. Make sure that we're not missing anything. Ask someone who can look with magic eyes to look with magic
Do
eyes.
the magic eyes.
You do not see anything.
Okay.
Keep moving.
Amos, as you are walking by, a hand comes out of the wall and swipes at you.
At which point?
Right about here.
Like there's a hole, or did it just like emerge out of the woodwork in some creepiness?
The hand, there's no hole. It is a solid wall.
That is a lot of con drain.
Give me a fort save. Okay, you don't take the con drain. But you do take 13 negative energy damage.
Good lord. It looks like a bad thing there.
And everyone give me initiative.
So Lois goes first, right?
No. Amos.
Actually, I have to roll off with Victor. We both have the same initiative modifier. The hell are you rolling to get a 63? You would roll d20.
Deep. Oh, okay.
So Victor gets to go first.
Okie dokie. Victor will delay till after Indra goes.
Amos.
Amos is going to use a standard action to use Warrior Spirit. I saw him pop through the wall. He looks pretty ghosty. I'm doing Ghost Touch, Bane Undead, and yeah, Ghost Touch, Bane Undead, and Holy.
Can you do that many?
That is +4. +1, +1, +2.
Okie dokie. Is that everything for your turn?
I could move, but it's pointless. He can 5-foot step anywhere I go, so it doesn't matter.
Indra.
I am going to 5-foot step one thing away. I'm going to begin to dance. And I'm going to cast haste.
Okie dokie. Victor.
Okay. Victor is going to use swift action to study this thing. And I assume this is a knowledge religion.
Yes.
Then I can't do anything. So I will try shooting its ghostly form. I assume it's immune to precision damage.
It is incorporeal.
I'm not good enough player to know what that means.
So I'm pretty sure it can be correct, but yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure you can crit a ghost. It's not a ghost, but incorporeal stuff.
But can I precision damage for like sneak
Yeah.
attack? Okay. Let's see.
You can shoot it right in its ghosty giblets.
Uh-huh. And one more attack from haste.
An incorporeal creature is immune to critical hits and precision-based damage, such as sneak
Is
attack
it?
damage.
I was looking. I didn't see that.
It's under the subtype.
And I need to roll again.
Unless you have the Ghost Touch weapon special ability.
I do not. Now all my misses are going to come forth.
Now, I don't know if ghosts take sonic damage, but, you got that going for you now.
And then one more attack.
And then, of course, if you don't have Ghost Touch, everything is 50%.
Yep.
If it's a magic weapon. If it's not, it's 0%.
How many of them hit? Or have a chance of hitting?
They all hit.
See, I don't like the way uh, this token is like staring at me with a menacing glare, with his hand all ready to do foul things to me.
Okay, so high above 50 is good, below bad.
No, dude, there's no 50% miss chance. You simply do 50% less
Less
damage.
damage.
Oh, okay, I misheard then.
And that's after damage reductions applied.
So then Sonic would be 5d6.
Okay, it reaches out towards Amos.
Yeah, it hits.
And give me a fort save. You're fine. Erevan.
Alrighty. Religion, you said?
Yep.
I'm going to go out on a limb and guess it's a Dread Wraith.
It's a thing.
According to Aravan, it's a fluffy puppy.
I see nothing, really. Well, gonna get the old misfortune then.
It rolled a 31.
Apparently not.
Crumb.
Wow.
I'm gonna acknowledge the shit out of this.
Or not.
It's definitely an incorporeal undead. You know that.
Okay. I am going to take a 5-foot step back. I'm going to channel positive energy to deal damage. So resist DC 19. And it's baned if it's harmed.
It saves.
So it takes half damage. 7 plus bane.
Then it gets to save against the Bane as well. Bane has a saving throw.
It saves against the bane.
I'm bane.
Amos.
Well, Amos is going to say, see? This is what you get. And go to town on this guy with his Ghost Touch, Undead Bane, Holy Sword.
Holy moly.
Okay, let me calculate all this damage.
Unless he has resist damage, it should be 52 on the first, and then 42 on the second.
Okay.
I think that one's a bit off.
Yeah, I think my macro broke somewhere.
Yeah, it's definitely a broken macro. Let me take a look at that.
Is it dead yet?
You're the one that identified it. You tell us if it's dead.
No.
Just roll a regular attack and we'll just apply -5. Okay, you hit it and it goes down.
Yay!
And then apply -10 to this one because I'm going to hit it again just in case. Oh, it's gone.
It's gone. It dissipates with a shriek.
Shriek!
It's one of those ghostly echoing shrieks as its body kind of tears apart into wisps of smoke.
Slurp, 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 slurp.
Exactly.
Yeah. So there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to play beyond the 8:30 mark.
You mean
Right.
the
You're in the past.
11:30, the 12:30?
I don't know, wherever you guys live.
It would be 11:30 for us, 8:30 for him.
Okay, well, it's almost 8:30 now, so this would be a good place to stop.
Yeah.
It's a good time tonight.
Those
Did
of
we
you guys
clear
who
this
live
floor?
in weird Tajikistan or something with a weird time.
No, we did not clear this floor.
Or this big room anyway.
We don't live in Tajikistan. We live on the East Coast.
Same thing.
Live
Look,
in friggin' Ohio.
Look, just because you live in the past, or doesn't mean that it's our fault.
He lives in like fucking Savannah Desert Stan.
Yeah, I live in Arizona.
Plus, he's on summer vacation, so his mind is all freaky.
Yeah, it's definitely me.
True that.
It's definitely I need to do dishes and put my kid to bed and then drink margaritas. Otherwise, my wife's gonna kill me.
All right. Well, then I will see you all next week.
I'm not going to hate on a man for getting his margarita on.
Oh well, too sweet.
All right, later.